When we talk about climate change, we often think about how much meat people eat and that we have to reduce our environmental footprint. But have you ever thought about the environmental footprint of your pet? What if I told you that the feed that you serve your dog causes the same environmental harm as a Toyota Land Cruiser? It is estimated that pets consume up to 20% of all meat globally. The environmental footprint includes all the emissions that your pet is responsible for, mainly due to their meat-based diet. This is measured in tons of carbon dioxide. Only in the US, for instance, the meat consumption by cats and dogs equivalates about 64 million tons of carbon dioxide a year, which can be compared to the same impact of a year worth driving 13.6 million cars. Raising livestock for meat takes up land, water and energy, which pumps lots of heat-trapping greenhouse gases into the environment. 1,000 kilos of CO2 are needed to make just 1 kilo of beef. Therefore, we need a different approach to pet food. We need alternatives that provide sufficient energy and essential nutrients that at the same time do not harm the environment. Now I will give you some tips how you can reduce the environmental impact of your pet. Avoid pet food derived from beef, as this accounts for the highest greenhouse gas emissions. Instead, opt for chicken or fish. Contrary to popular belief, not only animal byproducts, so leftover meat goes into pet food. Especially as the trend of the humanization of pets continue, pet food manufacturers increase meat quantity and quality. So-called premium or gourmet foods, which contain 30 to 70% of fresh meat, provide nutrients in excess of physiological requirements, which is also not healthy for your pet. You can opt for brands that have organic labels or MSE certificates for fish. This means that no chemicals, fertilizers and pesticides are used and that fish is sourced from sustainable stocks. Remember that your pet requires specific nutrients, not ingredients. Therefore, meat is not a must. Scientists suggest the use of alternative protein sources from plants, lower-order animals or single-cell organisms. Insect-based food is a delicious, sustainable and protein-rich alternative. Insects are good for your pet. They have the same protein content as beef and additionally more polyunsaturated fatty acids and minerals. Studies also have shown that dried insects are palatable and preferred by pets as frequently as commercial pet food. 1 kilogram of insects only produces 1% of the greenhouse gas emissions and uses 2% of land and 4% of water compared to 1 kilogram of beef. Did you know that dogs can be vegetarian? Dogs are omnivores, which means that they can survive on both plant and animal matter. Therefore, they can be perfectly fed only with grains and vegetables and thrive. Cats, on the other hand, are obligate carnivores, and there is no evidence to prove that vegetarian cat food is the healthier choice. Why not DIY your pet food? Making home-cooked dog food is a healthy and economical way to feed your pet. You save money and avoid harmful additives. There are many recipes online that show you how to easily cook for your pet, so you fulfill his nutritional requirements. Do not overfeed your pet. Maintaining ideal body weight does not only have health benefits, but also minimizes food wastage through overconsumption. Do you want a new pet? Carefully select the type. The bigger your pet is, the more he eats and the bigger the environmental footprint. Maybe you are a cat person or even a guinea pig person. I hope this video made you think about the environmental impact of your four-legged friends and that you take away some tips how you can lower the footprint by making educated, sustainable diet choices.